This is some noodles production.
Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? My name's Captain Monk, and this is episode 13, I believe, in my series called Road to Gold. In this episode, I use every primary weapon from level 1 to 31 until I unlock the gold camouflage. And once I get the gold camouflage, I get a gameplay with it. But on the road there, I collect clips of different attachments, proficiencies, and camouflages. This is a pretty quick episode because the weapon clips, well, there are not too many of them because this gun is a piece of crap, but I'm going to get into that later. So let's get into the weapon stats right away, guys. First of all, the Dragunov is unlocked at level 12. It is a semi-automatic sniper rifle, meaning that after one shot, you can just fire the next one immediately without anything holding you back. The damage in the sniper rifle is 70 or 50 with a suppressor, meaning this gun will not get any one-shot kills, but there are a couple exceptions, and I'll explain those in more depth later. The clip size on the Dragunov is 10. That means you have 10 rounds in a clip before you have to reload, or 15 with extended mags equipped. The reload speed on the Dragunov is quite swift. It's probably the medium for speed out of all the sniper rifles. There's some that are faster and there's some that are slower. It is at 2.75 seconds, which again, decent, average, nothing special there. The rounds per minute on the Dragunov is insane at 1200 rounds per minute, and although it is not a fully automatic rifle, meaning that you can just hold on the trigger and it'll fire that fast, but if you have a trigger finger that can fire that fast, it will fire that fast. There's nothing holding it back. So if you have a good enough trigger finger, you can shoot this thing faster than a PP90 without rapid fire on that. Now, let's get into the multipliers for this weapon. That basically is what decides how much damage this rifle will do. Now, the multipliers on this rifle are 1.5 to the head and 1 to everywhere else. And what that basically means is when you fire this Dragunov sniper rifle at someone's head, it will do 70 damage without a suppressor, of course, 70 damage, and if it hits the head, it's going to be multiplying that damage by 1.5. 1.5 times 70 is over 100, and that's going to leave you to one hit kill. If you hit anywhere else, you're going to get a 1 times multiplier, so you're going to multiply 70 by 1, and that will lead to no one-shot kills. And that is why when you equip a suppressor, which reduces the Dragunov's damage to 50, you will never get a one-shot kill, because let's do the math, guys. 1.5 times 50 does not equal 100, so you're going to get 2-shot kills with the silencer at all times. So let's get right into the gameplay here, guys, as the gameplay gets started here. The Dragunov. Alright, let's look at the class here we got. So, on the Dragunov class, we have gold camo, of course, because this is Road to Gold. But for the attachments and proficiencies, we've got variable zoom and stability. Now, the way I like to use the Dragunov is there's two strategies I've basically determined with the Dragunov to be successful, because this gun is pretty bad, and there's not really any ways to be successful with it besides the two I'm going to list off to you right now. Number one, like I said earlier, you can get one-shot kills with this weapon to the head if it's not suppressed. So, that's why I recommend using the variable zoom and the stability proficiency, because if you do that, you can, with the stability, excuse me, I started like crazy there. With the variable zoom, you can basically have less zoom on your gun unless you decide to zoom in, which is fine if you choose to, but I prefer not to zoom in whatsoever and just keep it on the low power zoom. And if you keep it on the low power zoom, you can be more accurate because it'll have less sway, and if you put some stability on it, again, less sway. So this thing will have absolutely no sway whatsoever, and that'll allow you to be much more accurate and allow you to hit the head. There's another strategy with this is to put kick on it with the extended mags and just spam the gun because it's a 2-hit kill. But that works much better with the RSAS, and with the Dragunov, really, that's not a good way to go, but that is what I would recommend if you are not very good with your shot and your shots are very accurate. So those are the two strategies I recommend. So you see this gameplay, I'm going with this first strategy that I listed off, where I just aim for the head as much as possible, but I didn't really get any headshots this game anyways, but regardless. My secondary here is the FMG9. Now, of course, before you guys start writing your hate comment about, oh no, hate FMG9s, I hate those, don't use those. The thing is, guys, is you are using the Dragunov, and although the Dragunov is probably one of the better sniper rifles at close range because you can spam it, it's still a sniper rifle, and you're going to need a good secondary to back you up. If you guys want to use overkill and use a shotgun as your secondary, that works too. But personally, I love hardline. I think it's the best second tier perk in the game. I think it's a whole lot better than assassin because, well, assassin it's a good perk, but it doesn't really help a person like myself because I don't get UAVs and EMPs and stuff like that called in on me because I mainly play team deathmatch and I never allow the opponent to get high kill streaks like that. Whereas in a game with like Domination and Ground War, there's more kills available, so people still end up getting those kill streaks. But in team deathmatch, it's very rare people actually get an EMP against me. So that's pretty much that. So I used Hardline. Sleight of Hand is my first perk here, and I know I'm kind of going back and forth here, but Sleight of Hand, the reason for this is not to reload faster, but so I can swap my secondary faster if I am caught off guard, which is very important. If you do not like Sleight of Hand, Blind Eye is a good backup, and before you guys get pissed at me for saying that, you are sniping. Sniping is meant to be done stealthily. That's even a word. So, as much as I hate Blind Eye, it's part of the game, and it should be used properly. And use the sniper rifle at the same time as close to properly as it can get with that. My last tier perk here is Marksman, and Marksman is a great perk for snipers, and I don't think I need to explain it. It allows you to see targets across the map and snipe them, and it's a great perk. If you don't like Marksman, you can use Steady Aim, and that goes towards your spamming class. If you're using the kick proficiency with Extended Mags and the Dragunov, you can put Steady Aim on it, and you can just spam it and hip firing people at it like that, and it works. My kill streaks in this gameplay were the Attack Helicopter, the Reaper, and the AC-130, and although these kill streaks worked out well for me, guys, honestly, in my opinion, there's no best setup for kill streaks, and I'm not going to go in depth and say like, oh, use support, use specialist, use assault, but as far as, because I don't really use specialist or support, but as far as assault goes, there's no specific order that I think is best. I'm not going to tell you guys, oh, use Predator, AC-130, and Austria Gunner, because that's the best setup, because really, it really doesn't matter in this game what kill streaks you use. They're all good. Even the strafe gun, all of them, I think they're all good, and it doesn't really matter what order you put them in. They're all fantastic kill streaks. So there's no special order I would recommend to you guys, because they're all fantastic. And that's pretty much what my thoughts are on that. And that's pretty much the Dragunov for you guys. And you know what, honestly, this gun just appears like crap. It's probably the worst sniper rifle in this game. It's never been good, and I don't know why they keep bringing it back. You know, I really liked it in Call of Duty 4 for some reason. I can't recall why. I think I liked the name because it had dragon in it, and I like dragons because they are great. Let me know, guys, in the comment section how much you love dragons, because I love dragons. They are awesome. And there you go. That's my ADHD kicking in again, as my clan tag represents. Yeah, guys, I have ADHD. Get over it. So, back to the Dragunov here, if I can stay on topic. It's a terrible gun, so honestly, what I'd recommend with this gun is honestly just don't use it, but if you feel you have to use it, use the setups I recommended earlier. The stability with the variable zoom, or the Extended Mags with kick and Steady Aim. Either of which is good if you're using the Dragunov, and when I say good, I mean the best it can get with this gun. It's not good at all, but it's as close to good as it can get with this weapon, and that is pretty much all I have to talk about with the Dragunov, guys. There's really not much to talk about with this gun besides the fact that it sucks. I remember in Call of Duty 4, actually, this gun was actually pretty decent because it didn't need stopping power, because stopping power had no effect on it for some reason in Call of Duty 4. But anyways, guys, that pretty much wraps up the gameplay here today. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys learned something today. I hope to see you guys next time in Road to Gold, where we'll be covering the, I think it's the PKP next round, isn't it? Yeah, it's PKP. So stay tuned for that, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.